There's a lot of information on the subject of time management, but in this video, I'd like to talk to you about energy management. Just like your phone battery, your life consists of times of energy expenditure and energy renewal. If you want to be a high performer, you must intentionally build in times of personal replenishment. You must regularly recharge your personal battery. Here's another way to look at it. All of us have an invisible bucket. When our bucket is full, we're at our best. When our bucket is empty, we're drained and unable to give our best to others. Personal replenishment is a way to fill up your bucket, a way to build up your emotional reserves. Mother Teresa once said, to keep a lamp burning, you need to keep putting oil into it. High performers understand the importance of managing their energy. They're proactive when it comes to personal renewal and replenishment. Your responsibilities at work and home require you to give your best. In this video, I will cover 5 areas in which you should be continually refueling, renewing, and replenishing yourself. Hi, I'm Del Gilbert, and this is another Accelerating Excellence Insight. Let me give you 5 areas of personal replenishment. I use the acrostic SPICE. S is for spiritual, P is for physical, I is for intellectual, C is for creative, and E is for emotional. Let's start with spiritual. It's very important that you develop inner strength. And to me, the best way to develop inner strength is through times of solitude. Even Jesus regularly took time away from the crowds to find solitude. Many successful people have a morning routine whereby they renew themselves spiritually. Here are some ways in which you can replenish yourself spiritually. Through meditation, yoga, journaling, taking a walk in nature. And here is another important healthy solitude habit: practicing gratitude. We usually compare ourselves to others who have more than us, but all of us have so many things to be thankful for that it is a great practice to literally count your blessings. I have practiced morning solitude almost every day for the past 30 years, and I can confidently say it is the most important habit in my life. I'm a Christian, so my morning routine involves reading Christian literature and prayer. You can practice solitude in as little as 5 to 10 minutes a day. Although I think once you get into the practice, you're going to enjoy your time so much that you'll want to extend it. A second area of personal replenishment is physical. Physical involves rest, nutrition, and exercise. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "The first wealth is health." Think of your body as the engine of your life. Your body enables you to go where you want to go and do the things you want to do. Let's take a quick look at exercise. Think of it this way. There are 24 hours in a day. If you exercise just 30 minutes a day, whatever that means to you, that is just 2% of the day. But the benefits for that small investment of time is amazing. When you exercise, you're healthier, you feel better, you look better, you have more energy, you have increased your ability to focus and concentrate, and you build self-discipline and self-confidence. Now, if you aren't exercising regularly, just start slow. Perhaps simply walk 30 minutes a day. But our bodies were built for movement. In regards to rest, try and get at least 7 hours of sleep every day. Do your best to go to bed and wake up at the same time. This habit will serve you well. And there's also a lot of research on the benefits of napping. A 20 to 30 minute power nap could be just what you need to regain energy and momentum. Vince Lombardi once said, "When you're tired, you make mistakes. You don't do what's right, and your will to win all of a sudden starts to waver just a little bit. When you're tired, all of a sudden you don't have that same fight. Fatigue makes cowards of us all. The third area of personal replenishment is intellectual. Think of your mind as a muscle. Use it or lose it. It is important that we challenge ourselves to learn new things. There's lots of ways to challenge yourself intellectually. You could learn a new musical instrument, a new software program, or a new language. I know someone who recently got a job as CEO, and many of his team members speak Spanish as their first language. He's learning Spanish on his commute to and from work. Another way to stimulate the mind is by reading good books. We live in a knowledge-based society, and you are paid for what you know. Amazingly, according to the American Booksellers Association, the average business person reads, get this, 0.7 business books every 5 years. That is less than one book per 5 years. If you read one business or professional development book just every 3 months, you would be miles ahead of the pack. When we learn new things, new worlds open up to us. A fourth area of personal replenishment is creative. Think of the word recreation. If you take it apart, it means recreation. Do you regularly participate in hobbies that you truly enjoy? Is there a hobby you used to love doing but life got too busy? Is there a hobby you have always wanted to take up? Life is too short not to have healthy, enjoyable hobbies. It could be gardening or woodworking or horseback riding or cooking, whatever. But what you do off the job affects how you are on the job. By the way, there's a dramatic difference between vegging out and true recreation. Finally, the fifth area of personal replenishment is emotional. Emotional is about maintaining great relationships. Strong relationships are the foundation of a strong life. But isn't it true that our families often get the leftovers? It's been said that home is the place we go when we're tired of being nice to others. But I love what John Maxwell has said. He said, "Success to me is when those closest to me love and respect me the most." Do things that build relationships. For example, go on a regular date night with your spouse or partner. Play board games with your children or grandchildren. Go to fun events with friends like concerts or ball games or shows or museums. Decide to have breakfast or lunch with a friend once a month. So that is the SPICE model: spiritual, physical, intellectual, creative, and emotional. Be intentional and pay attention to these very important life areas. Work hard and play hard. Grind and hustle, relax and enjoy. Energy expenditure, energy renewal. Here's an important point. Personal replenishment is not about being selfish. There is a reason the airline attendant tells you to put your oxygen mask on first, so you can be in a position to help others. You can't give away something you don't have. If I asked you for $20 and you didn't have it, you couldn't give it to me. And you have to have some energy in order to energize others. And if you're not enjoying life, others won't enjoy you. The best gift you can give others is a focused, healthy, energized self. I'm Del Gilbert, and this is another Accelerating Excellence Insight.